Some updates coming in on that story. Let's take a look at that. IndiGo has now less than an hour to reply to the government on what exactly happened. 6 p.m. is the deadline for IndiGo CEO to reply to all the questions which have been asked by the Ministry of Civil Aviation. The extended deadline for IndiGo ends at 6 p.m. today. So let's really wait and see what they have to say. But I have my colleague Amit Bharadwaj joining us now to take us through all those details. Amit, what exactly is IndiGo expected to say in their reply when their employees, their current employees, have only outed the entire top management?
The questions asked from IndiGo are quite tough, and the problems will only further increase from here. And I'm saying that on the basis of the conversations and the kind of emotion that's going on within the Ministry of Civil Aviation. It's making pretty evident that stringent action is on the cards for IndiGo management. And not only the CEO of IndiGo, Peter Elbers, but also the COO of IndiGo has been sent the show cause notice, and both of them had sought an extension of 24 hours, which is the deadline they set it for themselves today. So by 6 p.m., the IndiGo CEO and the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, will have to respond to the show cause notice, in which it was particularly said by the FSD Director Operations, RS Jamwal, that on prima facie, it looks like IndiGo not complied with the norms and the rules that were set for every airline in India. And Mohan Naidu, the Minister of Civil Aviation, had very particularly told me that, look, the problem did not happen with SpiceJet, it didn't happen with Air India, it didn't happen with Akasa. It happened only with IndiGo, and it was enormous to the extent that entire airport infrastructure of India was turned into worse than a bus stand. Back to you.
Yes.
Sonal.
Amit, the thing is, extension seems to be the favorite word and the favorite play for IndiGo. They first want extensions on rest rules. Now they want extensions for reply. This has been 7 days going. How is the government being so lenient with IndiGo? I really want to understand. And what happens if they fail to reply by 6 p.m. today?
This is a question I'd asked Mohan Naidu, the Minister of Civil Aviation, very directly, that did you succumb to the pressure of IndiGo in this particular context, because they are the largest player when it comes to domestic aviation infrastructure, private domestic aviation infrastructure. He said, no, our priority is passengers, and that is why we did give abeyance till February on certain conditions to IndiGo, because we wanted the students, the flyers, those tourists to fly back to their destinations, and there was no other option but to bring back the entire infrastructure into place. We'll have to see what kind of response comes from the CEO and COO of IndiGo, and henceforth the action which is on the cards. Back to you.
All right, Amit, thanks so much for those updates. We'll come back to you at 6 to really understand what exactly is it that IndiGo has decided to tell the government finally.